Ethiopia has long been strengthening integration with the rest of African countries for the new and independent Africa through different diplomatic strategies and initiatives. AMN-English has sat with veteran diplomat Ambassador Tiruneh Ziena and discussed Ethiopia's long-standing diplomatic ties with the rest of African countries, particularly its role for United Africa and Pan-Africanism movement, disclosing that Ethiopia maintained its independence and sovereignty during colonial period and became an icon of freedom in Africa. The ambassador said that sense of heroism hoisted by Ethiopia gave hope for the rest of African countries besieged under colonization.
Fortunately, it so happens that Ethiopia maintained its independence. And when most of African countries were under colonial yoke, so Ethiopia had an advantage, to have a relation with other countries in the world and with other African countries too. Ethiopia is the country which brought Africans together to have an African Union here in Addis Ababa. Without Ethiopia, probably it would have not been possible to have an African organization, which we cherish today, So Ethiopia played pivotal role, a major role in developing African diplomacy and bringing together Africans to stand on their feet as it is today.
In his eyes, Ambassador Tiruneh said Ethiopia has been progressing well economically for the past 5 years, and like before, this overall economic development in the country by itself is beckoning the rest African countries towards an economic integration and cooperation that can potentially lead to common prosperity in the continent.
Today, we have another advantage. We are economically developing fast. Our economy is now, I think, it has doubled during the last 5 years. It was some 5-6 years ago, the Ethiopian GDP was 80 billion, I think. Today it is 205 billion. That is a big leap, So today Ethiopia has 120 million population, very fast-growing economy, and Ethiopia has all opportunity to unite, to bring together African countries, especially the East African countries together.
All the development projects that are going on at regional and federal level should be continuing in a strengthened manner in order for maintaining Ethiopia's long-standing role for Greater Africa and Greater Nation, Ambassador Tiruneh Ziena elucidated.